15 Things Not to Do in Maldives. The Maldives, a collection of more than 1,000 islands in the Indian Ocean, is known for its clear emerald waters, beautiful beaches that stretch as far as the eye can see, and of course, luxurious overwater bungalows. With features like these, the archipelago makes for an idyllic sanctuary where guests can snorkel, scuba dive, swim, and savor some truly unforgettable sunsets. For those planning to visit the Maldives, there are a few top things not to do in Maldives that you should bear in mind while you're vacationing there. Number 1. Avoid displaying affection in the streets. The Maldives is a pretty conservative country, and public display of affection can draw in a lot of unpleasant stares and frowns from locals who may not be accustomed to such behavior. A peck on the cheek is prohibited too. So much so that it is against the law if you are caught. The farthest you could go if you are a couple visiting the country is holding hands, and that is about it. Number 2. Importing alcohol to Maldives is prohibited. Being a Muslim country, Maldives frowns upon the consumption of alcohol. Even pork meat is not sold readily. It would be better to just steer clear of alcohol or pork meat in public, as you might end up offending someone. So, to avoid any dire consequences, better be safe than sorry. But these rules don't apply if you have booked a room in any of the country's resort islands. Number 3. Wearing bathing suit is limited to resorts and boats. As mentioned before, being a Muslim country, women are advised to avoid wearing bathing suits, or clothes that are revealing in public. This is frowned upon and considered a violation and disrespectful of their social customs. Again, resort islands do not have any such rules, and you can flaunt your best bathing costumes and relax under the sun. Number 4. Avoid drinking tap water. Amongst the various things about Maldives that you should know, this one is most important. Water undergoes a different process in the Maldives to rid itself of all the harmful bacteria and germs. It is a better choice to opt for packaged mineral water sold in their stores. Number 5. Do not try to smuggle in banned items. A conservative Muslim country, several items are banned from entering the country, items that may be considered offensive, a threat or an affront to their social customs, religion, and way of life. Some of these texts include any religious texts other than the Quran, including the Bible, Gita, etc., alcohol even if there is no duty applied to it at shops, pork or any other products related to pork, as well as tobacco products devoid of a warning. To not be at the receiving end of any unpleasant repercussions, best to leave these products at home before leaving for your flight, or not purchasing them in the first place at all. Number 6. Do not forget to put sunscreen on. The Maldives is known for its serene turquoise waters. But before you do dive into the depths of the ocean, make sure you apply an adequate amount of good quality sunscreen lotion, or avoid getting a dreadful tan that will cause even more excruciating burns. Number 7. Do not wear shoes on the beach. If you ever find yourself confused about what to do and what not to do in Maldives, just go by the logic. For instance, this one is a very sensible point. Maldives has some of the most exquisite and pristine sandy beaches. When walking along the shores, it is best to leave your shoes in your hotel rooms, and wear slippers instead, as you most probably will end up with grains of sand in your shoes that will prove to be very irritating as you walk. Number 8. Do not expect your seaplane flight to be on time. Seaplane flights at the airports are never on time, as they end up getting delayed due to unforeseen circumstances. So, after a tiring and long journey from your country to the international airport in the capital city of Malé, be rest assured that your seaplane flight will most definitely be delayed. This is a result of the erratic drop-offs and pickups which affect the fixed schedule these planes are supposed to follow. Number 9. Do not litter the sea. Marine life and vegetation are an important part of the ecosystem, and in the world of rapid climate change, the marine habitat has been affected severely. It goes without saying, but please do not litter the water, throw your garbage and litter in the dustbins. Number 10, selling or purchasing black corals or turtle shells is prohibited. Black corals and turtle shells are endangered species in the Maldives, and are therefore protected by the government of Maldives. Hence, being caught in the act of selling or purchasing black corals and turtle shells can lead to severe consequences, and harsh penalties will be incurred. In fact, catching or killing of sea turtles and sale of turtle products are prohibited in the Maldives since 1995. Number 11, drone photography. Who wouldn't want to capture that incredible mix of white Maldivian beaches and blue waters from the skies? But, if you're planning on bringing a drone to the Maldives, then there are some things you must consider. Many resorts in Maldives have a no-drone policy to foster the protection of their guests' privacy, and violating these could land you in serious trouble. So the major travel tips for Maldives will always tell you to check with your resort, if they would allow you to fly drones on the island that you're staying on. Number 12, avoid changing places frequently. While planning a stay in the Maldives, make sure to pick just one hotel or resort and spend your vacation there rather than doing island hopping. Moving from one place to another in the Maldives is quite hectic, and it doesn't seem like a seamless transfer. Apart from mail, one has to hire a speedboat or seaplane to travel from one island to another. Number 13, keep USD for transactions. Although Maldivian rupiah is the national currency used in the Maldives, USD is widely accepted almost everywhere. Apart from the local islands, most of the shops have things labeled in USD. Though credit cards are used widely including the resorts, keeping cash is also important, as there is a need to purchase odds and ends. And it is also difficult to find an ATM in the vicinity of Maldivian islands, thus it is necessary to keep cash. Number 14, plan according to the weather. For a budget Maldives trip plan, traveling during shoulder season, that is between the peak season and off-season, will be among the best Maldives travel tips, as the weather will be still pleasant, and 20% reduced occupancy in resorts will bring you exciting discounts and great services. Hence, the period from April to September can be your best bet. Number 15, follow the basic unwritten rules of the land. Planning during the 1-month period of Ramadan is a no-no, as many hotel staff will be out for meeting families. Also, the availability of food during the daytime will be a challenge, and many services and shops will be closed, especially during the time of prayer. Don't expect to get pork and alcohol. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.